Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, hello, can you hear me? Okay, okay. So we are waiting some 1 or 2 minutes, then we will continue what this class. Okay, so now we will start our today's class. If the participant did not join, they can also get the recorded video classes and they complete this session from the recording video class. Okay, so let's go over to this class. So I simply share my screen. Okay, so now can you see my screen? Yeah. Okay. So hi and welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine. And we already covered the all of the days, and today is our last day. Okay. So basically, in this online training program, I will try to show you that all of the remote sensing analysis in Google Earth Engine platform, but there are a lot of analysis we can also do. In this online training program, I also try to show you the some different remote sensing techniques how you can easily do in Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, so now you can implement this knowledge for the other research work or other data analysis. Okay, then I hope it also best practice for you. So you can also try to do all of the data set, and when you face any problem regarding the any data set, you can just contact with our group. I hope you can get the solution from the group. And today is our seventh number of class. So basically in this class I also try to discuss about the also land use land cover classification. So basically first day we also try to show you that some topic about the land use and land cover classification map, how we can easily do this. We also try to discuss about that, but rest of the topic we also not covered. So basically first class I also try to show you this project work such as this type of map we are also creating, and then we also try to add all of the legend, all of the title, as well as also make the calculated the area using this chart. We will already cover all of the part, and then we also try to show you that how you can easily make the check the accuracy assessment of this map. We also try to discuss about this. Okay, so in this time, when you want to make the land use land cover classification map for a big region such as whole country boundary of Bangladesh, whole country boundary of India, whole country boundary of any big region, when you want to make the land use land cover classification map, then the chart is not work. Okay, you did not calculate it, the land area using this type of chart, it's not work. Okay, then we also need to work with other way, and then we can easily calculate it all of the classes area. Okay, so in this time I also try to show you that how you can easily calculate it any big region. Suppose in this time I make the land use land cover classification map for the whole world, for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh. Okay, suppose I want to create the land use land cover classification map for the country boundary of Bangladesh, and then try to show you that how you can easily make the calculated the area of each classes. Okay, because this chart we can easily this chart is okay for the small regions such as the Dhaka city, Rangpur city, Shavar city. We can easily calculate it for a small region, but when you want to make the calculated the area for the big region, then the chart is not work. Then we need to work with the others way, then we can easily calculate it the data set. Okay, so okay, so let's go. I also try to show you that how you can easily calculate it the area for the big region. Then accuracy assessment, how to use the different types of classifier and check the accuracy result. Create the confusion matrix, how you can easily show the single class map, how to add the legend. We also try to show you that already. In this time, calculating the LULC area. So when you want to work with the Google Earth Engine platform, in this platform we can easily calculate the vector area, as well as also calculate the area for the raster image as a pixel size. We can also calculate it in here. Okay, so there's a lot of way: area calculation for image, area calculation for image by class, area calculation image by class by region. Okay, so let's go. I can simply try to show you that. So in this time, I want to make the land use land cover classification map from the MODIS dataset. Okay, and for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh, and then I can simply calculate the all of the classes area. So I simply open a new code editor. Just simply open a new code editor and write all of the code in here. Okay, so in this time I want to work with the MODIS land cover dataset, MODIS 500 meter land cover dataset. I can easily get the dataset from the Earth Engine data catalog, as well as also different some dataset is already available for the land cover globally, such as Sentinel, E3, the lot of dataset, dynamic world land cover. So all of the data is already available in Google Earth Engine platform. I want to work with the MODIS, and then I want to make the land use land cover classification map for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh, and then I also calculated the all of the classes area separately. And when you want to apply the chart, you can for the big region, you can see it's not work because it has a lot of pixel value is available, and Google Earth Engine platform has a limitation when it across the 5000 pixel value element, then it not work, the chart is not appeared. Okay, then we move to the other way for calculating the area. Okay, so first of all, I just simply import my area. Suppose I want to make the land use land cover classification map for the country boundary of Bangladesh. So I simply imported the country boundary of Bangladesh in here. So just I simply import my shapefile. From the asset tab, here I already imported the shapefile of Bangladesh. I want to work with this boundary area. Okay, so I want to work with this area. So just I simply click the import. So now I can see it will be imported, and default variable name is the table. I just simply change the name and put the name suppose RY, and then I want to show the layer. I just simply use here a map dot add layer function, and then simply call this ROI, and I simply show the center of the shapefile, map dot center object, and then simply call this object is the ROI, and 10 and click to the run. So now I can get this my boundary area. I want to make this area. In this time, I want to preparing the dataset. Mode is 500-meter land cover dataset from the Earth Engine data catalog. So just I simply click on here, click to the browse data catalog. Here I can get all of the dataset from the Earth Engine data catalog. I just simply click on the Modis. So here I can get all of the Modis product. So in this time, I just simply open my dataset. I want to work with the Modis land cover dataset, 500-meter resolution. So for the global dataset, it's a global dataset. Okay, so just I simply open. Okay, so Modis land cover yearly dataset, globally 500-meter resolution. I want to work with the dataset. I simply click on here. Here I can get all of the dataset information. Okay, so now you can see here I can get all of the information. You can get the dataset availability time period between this time period. You can get the dataset provider. Also, you can get dataset artisan snippet. So I simply copy this snippet from here, and then I simply paste in my code editor. And then I simply put a variable name. Suppose I put the variable name. Suppose I can put the variable name with the Modis plan cover. Okay, and equals same. So now my dataset is the stored in this variable name. In this time, I just filtered the dataset specific time period. Okay, and also you can see this dataset has some band. You can see LC type 1, LC type 2, LC type 3. LC type 1, what is the LC type 1? LC type 1 is the annual International Geosphere Biosphere Program classification. Okay, so this is the annual International Geosphere Biosphere Program classification. Also, you can see what is the LC type 2, the annual University of the Maryland classification. Okay, in this time I want to work with the LC type 1, and this data set provided by the annual International Geosphere and Biosphere Program. And what is the LC type 1? You can see the LC type, under the LC type 1 we can also get the sum class. LC type 1 we can get the sum class. You can see value 1, it represented the evergreen deadleaf forest. Value 2, you can see the evergreen broadleaf forest. Value 3, deciduous needleaf forest. Value 4, deciduous broadleaf forest. Also you can see 5, mixed forest. So all of the class you can see where we can get for the total 17 classes for the dataset LC type 1. Okay, in this time I want to work with the LC type 1 band. When I want to work with the LC type 1 band, here I can get total 17 classes. Okay, each class is represented the feature, such as you can see 13, it represented the urban and build up land. You can say 12 is represented the cropland. Okay, 11 is the permanent wetland. Okay, so all of the values is represented the different types of feature. So in this time I want to work with the data set. So first of all, I simply filter the data set. So in this time I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is that filter. Okay, and in this time I just simply call my image collection modis land cover and paste here. First of all, I just filter according to the time period. Suppose this data set is that annually. You can see annual, yearly data set. Okay, yearly. Suppose I want to make the land use land cover classification map for year of 2019 or any yearly you can make. So I simply use here the filter date function, and then I simply put my specific year. Suppose year of 2019 1st January from 2019 December 31. Okay, in this time I simply filter my image time period, and I also need to take the image. So in this time if you want to check how many images are available in here. Okay, so if you can simply just use here. So I simply take suppose print and call the filtered and use here the suppose size function and click to the run. I can get 1 year for one images. Okay, in this time I also need to take this first image. So it's not needed for the edit, but I also add suppose in this time here you can see only for the one image is available for this 1 year. Okay, year of 2019 I can get only for the one image. So in this time I just simply also filter this. I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is that I can simply put the 2000 LULC 2019. Okay, and then I simply call this I simply take a variable ee.image, and then I simply call this filtered and paste here and take the first image. It means that here I can only put the one image. Okay, so in this time I simply take the first image. It's only one image. So if you want you can also ignore this line, it's not problem. So in this time you can see it also added in this variable LULC. In this time I just simply just select my band. Okay, so I simply take a variable and give the variable name, suppose classified. You can use any name, classified, and then simply call the LULC 2019 this image and paste here and use here the select function. In this time I want to work with this LC type 1 band. So I simply copy this LC type 1 band name and paste here. Okay, so now I want to show the result. So for this I simply show the map dot add layer and then simply call the classified. In this time I get the result for the whole world land use land cover data set for year of 2019. I did not add any visualization, so I can get totally black color map. Okay, you can see black color map. In this time I added the visualization. You can see they already make the visualization. Their default code already provide. You can see here. You can see LC type 1 total 17 class from 1 to 17, and there are also some color plated for the different features. So just I simply copy this color code from here and then simply paste in my code. I just simply copy and just paste here and click to the run. So now I can get the whole world land use land cover classification map from the Moody's dataset for year of 2019. 1 year that I can get. In this time I need to just only for the Bangladesh. In this time I can get the dataset for the whole world, but I need the dataset only for the country boundary of Bangladesh. Just I simply click. Okay, then I can easily get the dataset for the Bangladesh. Okay, so you can see we can get the whole world dataset. Okay, so in this time I don't need for the whole world. I need only for the Bangladesh. Just I can simply click with my shape file. So for this, I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is that Bangladesh LULC. Okay. Then I simply call this variable name classified. I simply copy and paste here and use a function clip function. So just I simply clip with my boundary area, and boundary area is stored. The variable name is that ROI. I simply copy this variable name and paste here and click the run. So now I can get the result only for the Bangladesh. Okay, so now I can say I can get the result only for the country boundary of Bangladesh. Just I click with this my region. So in this time, I don't know how much class is available for this region, for the whole Bangladesh region. I don't know, as well as how much area. In this time, I just simply try to add, calculated all of the area, and also try to find out how much class is available. So here you can see in this dataset total 17 classes for the whole world. It can also some Suno region or Suno classes. Okay, so there are a lot of class is available. Bangladesh is not available for the Suno area or other things is not available. So in this time when I calculated the all of the area, I can easily find out which class is available for Bangladesh region. I can easily get. So in this time, I just simply calculated the area. We can calculate the area different way. Suppose in this time, here I can get, if you want, you can calculate it the for the first of all single image. Suppose in this time from this map, I want to just know about the what is the built up area. I want to create for only for the built up area map, and then I also calculated the built up area, how much built up area is available for this region. Okay, so in this time I just calculated the area, how much built up area is available. So then when you want to work with the single classes, first of all we have to create the single class map. So in this time here I can get all of the class, water body, build up, cropland, forest, all of the things I can get. In this time from this map I need to extract only for the build up area. Okay, then I need to calculate the area. Okay, so in this time you can see I just simply take a variable. Suppose I can simply put the variable name is that suppose urban or urban build up area. Okay, then I just simply call the my full image collection. You can see classified image. Classified image is stored in a variable Bangladesh LULC. I simply copy and paste here and use here the equal sign. Now I just simply set the value for the build up area. So you can see what is the build up area value from the dataset information. You can see the build up area value is that you can see urban and build up land. Its value is the 13. So I can simply use here the equal 13 and paste at 13. I want to show the result, so I simply use at the map dot add layer. In this time I want to show only for the urban map on this area. I simply copy the urban and paste here. Okay, in this time I want to add here the visualization, so I simply use here the curly bracket min. I set the 0 and max up to 1, and then I also add here the plated. In this plated I want to add here the uh, where urban is available, I want to show this region as a red color, and where there is the no urban, I want to show as a gray color. So I simply use here the gray color, and then I simply put here this where urban is available, I show the red color. Okay, I also put the layer name. Suppose this layer is that urban, and click to the run. So now I can check, we can get the another layer. So now you can see in this time for the whole country boundary of Bangladesh as a red color, where you can see the red color, it's identified only for the urban region. Okay, we can only get the map for the urban area map we can get in here as a red color. So in this time, I want to calculate it how much urban area is available. I want to calculate this. In this time, it's showing the urban map. Okay. Suppose you want to show the water body map, same way. Just you can simply find out if you want to show the cropland. Just you can simply copy the 12 because this is the value of cropland. I simply copy the cropland and paste here. Okay, and just paste here. I want to show the cropland as the yellow color. Suppose I simply put here the yellow and click to the run. So in this time in Bangladesh, all of the cropland we can get only for the single class map of cropland year of 2019. So now you can see, now it will be showing only for the cropland in Bangladesh. So this is a cropland map of Bangladesh year of 2019. So now if you want, you can also calculate it how much cropland is available. You can also calculate it. It's just same process. So in this time, suppose I want to calculate the cropland, how much crop area is available for the time period is that year of 2019 in Bangladesh. So in this time, I just simply calculated the cropland. I can simply use the urban area. You can change it. It's not a matter. Variable name can be anything. Okay. So I simply use the crop. I simply copy the crop and also paste at the crop. Okay. Okay. So in this time, I just try to calculate the crop land. How much crop is available for the Bangladesh year of 2019? How much crop land is available? So for this, I can simply take a variable. Suppose I simply take a variable and put the variable name, suppose area image. In this time, I just simply call this crop. Okay, because this it will be stored at the crop image. Okay, and if you want, you can also export the single class map. Just you can simply use here the crop as a image keyword key value crop. Then all of the things will be same when you want to export the map as a crop map land map, and you can easily work with for the ArcMap software for making the crop land map of Bangladesh easily. In this time, I calculated the area. So mainly when you want to calculate the area, we are using a function. It's called the ee.image.pixel area. So ee.image.pixel area, it's calculated the area in a square meter unit. So in this time, I want to add this function with my crop class. So just I simply use the crop and then I simply use the multiply with this function is that ee.image.pixel area. Okay. In this time, I can get this ee.image.pixel area. In this time, I just calculated the area. Okay. So I take a variable and put the variable name is the area and then call this area image. Basically, when you want to calculate the area, we are using a function. It's called the reduce region. So in this time, I simply use here the reduce region. Okay. And then I put all of the argument one by one, such as all of the things, reducer, geometry. So just I simply use here the curly bracket start and also curly bracket end. Okay. I put all of the things step by step. First of all, reducer. Reducer is an statistical. So in this time, I want to calculate the total pixel area, total pixel area for the crop. So I simply use here the ee.reducer.sum. Okay, it's the total. Then I simply use here the geometry. Geometry is my boundary area. So boundary area is that ROI. Then scale is my image, satellite image resolution. In this time, mode is 500 meter. Then CR is not needed. I simply remove it. max pixel is need because this is a big region. I can simply put here the 1E13 and tile is not. I simply remove it. Okay, so I can see I can get this all of the things in here. In this time I simply print this. So just I simply print and then I simply call this area and paste here and click to the run. In this time it calculated the total area of cropland in Bangladesh year of 2019. You can get this, and this unit is that square meter. Okay, we can easily convert the unit in the square kilometer or hectare or other things. We can easily convert this. So now it's calculating this area. So when I click, you can see I can get the result in square meter. I can simply convert the unit as a square kilometer or hectare. So in this time I try to show you that how you can easily calculate it, change the unit for the hectare or square kilometer, and you can get the result. Okay. Okay. So in this time, when you're in question in here, you can ask me any question or any doubt for the get the single class map. Yeah, please. Yeah, same process. All of the same process. When you calculate the sentinel or a land set, all of the things will be same process for calculating the area. Yeah. So in this, yeah. Okay. So we also try to discuss about this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So after completing the class, you are also sharing your code, and then you also try to discuss about the problem. Okay. 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 So in this time we can get this area look like this. In this time we can just simply convert the unit as a square kilometer and then check what is the result we can get. So it's very easy. Just we can simply convert